Hey folks, welcome back to Coco Rare Coins and Currency. As always, hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. So I really hesitated about making this video, but I think the time has come that I need to go ahead and post this. Every video I post, almost, I get tons and tons of comments on YouTube and Facebook from folks saying, "Hey, I've got that coin. How much you gonna pay me for it?" Okay. So, for example, I posted a video about a week or so ago on the 1976 George Washington bicentennial quarter with the drummer boy on the back. You've probably seen this coin. All right. So this coin, and I made this super clear in the video, super clear in the video. This coin in the absolute highest grade, which is MS69, sold recently for $19,000. And I posted proof of that sale in the video. But I made it very clear that this coin was only worth $19,000 because it was graded MS69 condition. It's one of the very, very highest grade, known to exist. Okay. And yet, at the same time, I have people messaging me and sending me pictures. Say, "Hey, man, I got like 100 of these things, man. I got 100 of these, coins. Are you gonna pay me $20,000 a piece for them?" And here's a picture of. Okay, no, no, I'm not going to pay you $20,000 a piece for 1976 George Washington quarters that you got laying around in a sock drawer. Okay, I don't care how great you think they look, unless this coin that you're talking about has been professionally graded and certified and encapsulated. And what I mean by encapsulated is right here, put into an actual holder by PCGS or NGC, where they identify the coin and they grade it. Okay. If your coin is not in one of these holders from PCGS or NGC, um, you might as well go talk to the wind. Okay. The 1976 bicentennial Washington quarter is not rare. They produced 1.6 billion of these coins with a B. 1.6 billion. Okay. They went out into mass circulation. Okay. You might have one that looks really, really good, but is it graded and certified at MS69 condition? Probably not. I mean, if you do, it's worth about $19,000, but there's only a handful of those known to exist. So when I put videos out, about these 1976 George Washington quarters and what they can be worth, we're talking about in high grades. I never said that every single one is worth $19,000, $20,000. Never said it. All right. So in the videos that I post about these coins, I actually show you screenshots like I'm doing now of that particular coin in that particular grade and what it sold for. Okay. Again, every single 1976 Washington bicentennial quarter is not worth $19,000. We're talking about high grades. All right. About 2 weeks ago, I put out a video about 1943 steel cents. And, the title card of that video is that these coins are worth up to $35,000. They are in super high grades. Okay. I made it crystal clear in the video that the most expensive 1943 steel cent sold for over $35,000, but it was graded by NGC in MS68 plus condition. There's only a handful of those known to exist. All right, so folks, look, the 1943 steel cent in MS68 plus condition, the coin sells for $35,000 plus. Whoa, look at this right here, folks. Here's your 1943 steel cent. But wait a minute, it's not MS68 plus, it's MS67. Well, what sort of difference does that make? It makes a ton of difference. A ton of difference. This coin in MS68 plus is worth $35,000. But this is not one of those coins. This is MS67. What's this one worth? It's worth about $200. Nothing to sneeze at, but MS67 is still a pretty high grade. You can buy 1943 steel cents on eBay, common circulated pocket change, rolls of 50. You can buy them on eBay for about 20 bucks a piece. Okay. I never said in my videos that every 1943 steel penny is worth $35,000. I never said it. Okay. Pull my video up. This coin is not worth $35,000. It's worth about 200 because of the grade, but it's not worth 35,000. All right. So folks, the reason I do not buy coins from unsolicited YouTube comments, Facebook messages, is because when I post a video about the value of the coin, I tend to get a lot of messages from folks saying, man, that coin's worth $20,000. I got a whole jar of them. How about I ship them to you tomorrow and you just go ahead and wire me, $5 million. We'll call it even. Okay. These are folks that do not understand or do not comprehend what we mean by graded coins, certified and encapsulated. All right. So if I were to respond to every single message that I got on YouTube and Facebook, and people sending pictures and things of that nature, they're sending me what is basically pocket change, literal pocket change. It's worth face value. If you have an entire jar of 1943 steel cents, good for you. They're just not worth anything unless they're in super high grades and this is critical, and they're graded and certified. Don't just send me a picture and say, looks good to me. No. Unless it is certified and graded, folks, it's a steel penny. It's just not worth anything. So this is why when I get comments on YouTube and Facebook about, hey man, I got 100 of those coins and 50 of those and 30 of those, will you buy them from me? No, because you're not paying attention to the message of the video. The 1943 Lincoln steel cent in MS68 condition, there's only a handful of those known to exist, a handful. And yet I get messages from folks saying, yeah, I got like 500 of those. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right, folks. So please stop messaging me, asking me to buy your common pocket change. Okay. If you doubt anything I'm saying here, there's a gazillion resources online you can go to look up what your coins are worth. But to determine that value, you're going to have a basic concept of grading, okay? And if you have a raw coin that came out of your granddad's sock drawer, and he died 20 years ago, you've been holding on to it ever since, unless that coin is in a holder like this that says PCGS and NGC, it's pocket change, folks. It's pocket change. It's not worth my time. It's not worth any coin dealer's time. So look, folks, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the odds of you having some super rare, super valuable coin and nobody knows about it and is worth $50,000, it's not realistic. All of the coins that I feature in my videos, again, the 1943 steel cent worth $30,000+ in MS68 plus condition, or the 1976 Washington bicentennial quarter worth about $20,000 in MS69 condition. Those are real coins and real values, but it depends on the condition. Not, I got it out of my granddad's sock drawer. All right, so folks, please stop messaging me and sending me pictures of common pocket change. I don't have time to look at it all, and I definitely don't have time to write up an email sending it back to you to tell you that's not worth anything. There's a gazillion resources online that you can use to check the value of your coins. All right, folks, I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to this rant. I'm sorry, but I appreciate it. If you got something out of the video, click that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, folks.